Okay, I just wanted to show a couple plays here. This is what I like to call the hockey stick play, and you see it happen quite often actually in the market. So what happens is basically the market gets too long or too short, and people who are trying to get out and take some profits keep taking profits and stop the market from going in that particular direction. So you can see, for example, on the DAX today, we had a big push down, 2 pushes. You get a nice little pullback to the VWAP here, which is tradable, and then which I didn't take, and then or none of that exact one, anyways. And then you get this another big, quick, fast pullback, push down, and then you'll have a number of pops higher as people take profits and cover, and then it pushes down further, and then it pops higher as more people cover, and then pushes down, and then more people cover, and then pushes down, and then finally it goes in the other direction properly. And it's like a little channel that starts to happen. That's why I sort of call it a hockey stick, is because this is sort of like the shaft, and then this is the blade, and more like a goalie stick on this example. But it's you can flip through your charts and see lots of examples of this. I've got this on a 50 tick chart, so it's not as obvious and it's not as sharp, but this is the same kind of thing anyways. And the way to play it is to and sometimes you get some usually it's a third crack at it that's always the best, and then if you miss it there, you can always get the retest, and usually it also coincides with the VWAP quite nicely too. So and then your target is usually a retest of this break here, right, which also coincides with the VWAP too. So anyway, it's a cool little play. That was the DAX today, and you can see that the FTSE did the exact same thing. I like it really, particularly on short plays too, when the market's selling off, because it seems to work a little bit better. So same kind of thing here, right? So 2 pushes down. It didn't quite make the retest of the VWAP here, but we still had a little edge there you could have sold, and then push down and then pop back up, and then I held on to my trades because on the DAX, because I kind of figured it was going to fall into one of these. And then same thing here, you take the break here, and then you can add to it here, or you can just wait for this one, and then your target is usually where you broke down from. In this case here, we went all the way back up to the standard second standard deviation. Anyway, that's what I call the hockey stick, and hey, works for me. Yeah, I just wanted to show my my trades on this pattern too, just so I don't trade the FTSE that often, but when there's a pattern like this or something really obvious, then I'll trade, because normally I don't have the DOM up for this, and I use the order flow quite a bit. So if there's something obvious, I'll trade off the chart, but generally I use the order flow for most of my DAX trading, and just use the charts to put context and show some levels where I need to pay attention. But this was an obvious play on here. So again, same thing with the hockey stick pattern. You get these 1-2 push down, and then you get this it's almost like a downward consolidation or channel, and then you get a break out of that, and then as you get a break out of that, everybody wants to cover. You got new longs jumping in. You get some selling again at the VWAP, which pushes it down, and then everybody who missed out here crawls back in again, and then that's a good chance to enter again. So I took 1 there, took 2 off there, put another 4 on there, took 4 off there, I'm sorry, 5 off there, and then I had 1 left for the trail. And honestly, I just put my take profit up at the top of the standard deviation, the second standard deviation, and bang, it was right to the tick. Couldn't write a better story. I didn't trade after that. We had non-farm payrolls, which was this candle here, and then but there was a nice opportunity to buy the VWAP before that, and you would have got a few points out of that. But obviously, you would have been out of the market before NFP came out. Anyway, that's just to finish off the infamous hockey stick pattern. Cheers. Cheers.